All right, let's do it. We got 2 hours, 40 minutes on this. And what we want to do is, I got back pain and I want to do yard work and I don't want to bend over. And I want to make a, I use these all the time. It's like the Walmart Kirkland brand of Walmart. I don't know, but it's just cheap as. I get them all the time. Garbage bags. You can make them heavy. You can make them heavy, real heavy. But they're kind of small. So they're just perfect size for exactly what I want to do. And we're gonna do some welding. So let's see if we can do it. I think I need a calculator, and I need a ruler. So let's do it pi squared, right? Or what am I talking about? Pi times diameter. I think that's the circumference of a circle. So I need to make a steel hoop, and I need you know what I mean? Maybe like 3, maybe 4. I don't know. Probably just 3, you know what I mean, things coming out that can actually just maybe hammer into the yard. So then it's like all stable and stuff. Who knows? How fast can I make that? Well, the idea is how accurate can I make it? And let's get this thing on top of my head. Holy cow, I apologize. All that footage was real narrow and it was like directly straight up. Anyway, we just made this. Now this is amazing. Let me get this on top of my head. All right, so there you go. We got a good wide angle and we made a compass. We took a couple paint sticks, we put it on a hinge, and we can really tighten this down, I'm sure. And we put a big screw on there, some electrical tape, you know, wung it around, and then a pen on this side. Those two things ain't moving. And we can just make, you know, sky's the limit. We could make like a 4-foot circle. All right, let's do it. All right, so we're shooting for a circle that's 18 inches and a half. So what is that? 18 divided by 2, that's 9. And you know what I mean? So we're gonna put one dot there. It don't have to be super accurate, but there's 9, even though it says 10 because I started at 1. And I'm gonna get this thing out, and it's I think we need 9 1/4. I could be totally wrong, but here we go. I think that's gonna do it. And if I want to double check, oh, whoops, I need to get oh, here you go. Here's the perfect tool to tighten this down. So we're gonna put that hole there, come in here, just get it just perfectly lined up, good enough, and tighten it up. Well, I might need 2 of these, but look, I think no. All right, I need another one of those wrenches, so we're gonna grab a wrench. 7/16. Here we go. All right, double checkies, and are we in the same spot? For sure, that thing ain't moving. But we're just gonna double check and tighten it down. Look at that little ratchet action. Heck yeah, that's Harbor Freight ratchet action. Okay, that's screaming tight. We're gonna check it again, and yeah, we're so right on. And this thing don't need to be rocket science. I mean, there's no way we're gonna bend steel in a perfect circle anyway. We just need to be fairly close. But this is magic, you know what I mean? Who knew you could just make a compass so easy? And okay, there you go. And guess what? That's a video. I don't know, but we're gonna do some more. You know, you can watch me cut it out. And I guess this don't help us too much. I'm gonna go all the way around because that's the fastest way. Just get like 1/8 of an inch from it. Don't go too fast though. You don't want to just like cut through your circle. Oh, see, almost did. All right, I guess garbage. Well, man, I'm gonna save some of this. This is pretty good paper. I always need paper out here. I just need to stow it so it, you know, don't catch fire. Okay, paper goes in the garbage, and then here's some spare paper. Okay, now we'll cut our circle. I'm gonna go as fast and as accurate as possible. You know what I mean? I guess if I just choose a certain speed, well then you know, whatever accuracy I have, that's what I get. Or I could just try to go real accurate and maybe I'll slow down. But we'll see. It's going pretty good. Like I said, don't have to be perfect. And because I think I overestimated the circle anyway. You know what I mean? But that's all right, because we can always, when we make our circle out of steel, well, you know, we can always tighten it up just a little bit. Okay, circle's done. We got a little bit of garbage. We're gonna throw this away right away. It's just gonna blow everywhere. Okay, I think it's Wizard of Oz time right now. Everything's just gonna blow away. Oh, that was garbage. All right, so now we need at least some cardboard. I mean, that would be the most sane thing to do, is just get some cardboard so we don't waste any wood. Man, I just put cardboard away in my van. So I'm gonna catch you on the flip side, and we're gonna have magically cardboard right here. All right, we're back at it, and I got some cardboard. But I think it's just going to be redundant, and I don't want to waste any time. So we got our diameter 18.46. I'm going to store that as a letter. Here we go. And we're going to go x times pi. And what's that? That's 58. Yeah, because that was 29. Really? That was 29.5 times pi? No. What are we doing? I better double check before we just lose everything. Okay, so here's our bag, and I'm just gonna grab a new ruler just to be totally safe. Holy cow! I mean, did we just mess up everything? And we came in here, and we got 29.5. Okay, so we got, oh yeah. So we got to go 29.5 times 2, and that's our divided by pi. Okay, let's do it one more time. Alright, so 29.5 times 2 divided by pi. That's our diameter, 18.78. Oh, I don't know where I got 18.46. Oh, because I thought it was 29.25, 29.25. I have no idea. But anyway, this circle might be a little small, but that no worries. So we're gonna store that as x. And our circumference is x times pi. 59 inches, for sure. Because that's divided by 2. That's that 29.5. When we stuck the bag in half, yeah, it's 29.5. It's always good to do a discount double check. And here we go. So our circumference is 59. So this ain't doing it. So it's twice 29.25. There you go. So 50. Yeah, we're gonna bend that, and we're gonna get the old calculadora right there, and we're done with this. We're done with this cardboard. We can use that cardboard later. Man, okay, I've never used this bending tool, and so sometimes you just have to light up a video and be like, we're doing this. Like, this is like 10 years. There's so much. Every time I've turned on my camera, I'm just like, hell yeah, we can do this. I don't even know how this thing works, and it's real heavy. It's too heavy. That's a real heavy thing. Okay, but I think we're gonna be just excellent. So we're gonna put it right on the corner. Hey, we're bending some rod. That was the last thing we were doing out here, bending rod. But now we're actually gonna do something for real. Man, I don't know where to put it. I'm just gonna fling it over there. Hey, it kind of stuck. Big chunks of metal. Get that right there. We got play sand galore. Play sand's got to go down on the ground. There you go. All right, and a bucket, a couple buckets. Oh, some more gravel. I took that from the street. That was a good video. And all right, let's get this. Hell yeah. And I bet you if we can clamp this, we'll be a lot better. It's got a stand, but I think the idea is that you would just clamp it. And so we're gonna come in there and just clamp it, well, get kind of towards the end. Hey, so I think I can clamp it right there pretty good. All right, let's see how this thing works. We're gonna shove our metal through. I don't think that's a good idea, but we're just gonna, okay, so we're gonna do that. This thing can go up and down, and so we'll have to just, I don't know if we need to screw it this much. And hey, is that about right? We're gonna go find all the other parts, and they're real heavy too. We're trying to make something that's helpful for my back pain by, you know what I mean, by carrying real heavy stuff. So where are those other parts? They're in a bucket, or they're in a bin. I think, man, I made this just a little cluttered. There they are. Ha, we gotta be real careful with these. These are what's gonna make me money when I tune bikes, and I can't have those tip over and get all damaged. We're just gonna come down here. So just real fast, we're gonna take this out. And we're just gonna put these right back, just right up against the corner. There you go. Make sure those don't get kinked. That would be awful if they all just got kinked. There's 100 each. That's gonna be 5 years worth of tuning bikes. But it was a good investment. I can do full cables, full housing for 10 bucks. Any bike I want, you know what I mean? I just tuned back in the 90s. And, oh, shoot. Okay, so that's too big. That's about right, you know what I mean? That's too big, that's too big, that's too big, that's too big. Hey, we already got the right one in there. I mean, for what we want to do. And, so, I hope I'm not missing any parts. Man, I bet you I am, because we need a rod that goes through here. And I swear at the end of the day, this is all the stuff that I put, you know what I mean? This is all I had. I didn't have anything else. So we got these washers, and we got another rod, and we need the rod that goes through there. Darn it. This is a real bum deal. But since I work with steel, maybe we can just make our own. Yeah. Because honestly, it's been so long since I've had this, and I just assumed I had all the pieces. But we can take one more look. Again, this is part of the video where you were just like, yeah, I'm gonna zoom ahead to the point where you're actually doing something. Okay, it's definitely not in there. Definitely not in there. So, oh yeah, there was this. This might be, and I can't drop those either. So there might be pins in here. I know these are for not different sort of pins. Those aren't for what we're doing. Holy hell. Well, that kind of sucks that I might have lost the most important part to that whole thing. Holy cow, there it is. Okay, so you need the wheel anyway. So yeah, thank goodness I was thinking ahead. I just, man. This is one of those moments that just coming over here and just realizing that this thing was right there. Like, that's just an amazing moment. Okay, now we're good to go. So let's do this. You know what I mean? It's got a big old wheel. What side does the wheel go on? Shoot. I don't think it matters. And we can undo this. Hey, we got some scissors. We can go. Oh, don't be dropping those. All right, so that just comes right off, and we got our axle. So we're looking good there. And we got our wheel. We got a little bit of garbage. Booyah. Man, okay, so this axle is just excellent. And it's got some grooves. And, you know, I imagine one of the grooves is for that thing. Maybe even two of the grooves. Because this thing's coming in Oh shoot, it don't fit that way. Oh no, this side just goes this way, and there's the 2 grooves. Okay, so perfect. So at least we know it goes this way. So we're kind of halfway there, and we got a groove there and a groove and 2 grooves. So we got 2 grooves there, 2 grooves there. I don't know. You know what I mean? It still feels like we're just missing hella pieces. Don't drop anything. We're gonna get that out of the way. Oh yeah, here's our 2 grooves. Perfect. So look at that. So we got our 2 grooves there. So that'll go right there. And then we got 1 groove there. All right, this is so excellent. And honestly, I'd be freaking out right now if I didn't have a camera on my head. Like, there's no way I can just do that. I feel like you're helping me. You know what I mean? It feels like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you're just calling all your friends. Okay, I gotta loosen these. It wasn't going. All right, so yeah, you just slide and go, right? I think. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. It's going. All right, you know what I mean? I feel like there's more friction than I want, but, oh, and that just goes to there. So now, shoot. Maybe I can get it all the way through. Oh, no. Where are we at? Okay, there's that one. And if we go right up to there and then stick it in the slot. So we're just gonna walk that one till the slot gets, man, I need to loosen those, but there you go. So there's the slot there, and we're gonna tighten that. We're gonna rotate it. Just get in here with our fingers, just finger tight. Okay, so I think it at least caught that. And so we can even come in here. I can't do finger tight on that. We're gonna get our Allen key. I think it's a 5. It could be a 6. Holy Toledo. All of our Allen keys are in there behind all these bags. I guess I just gotta do it. It's all right. But I'm not gonna pile all the bikes up all at once like this. I'm going to do them, you know what I mean? Just in a row or something. Well, I don't know. Let's pile 2 there. Screw it. Let's just pile them all together. Probably I'll have to get something in there just for 2 seconds from now. Oh, the bike tools aren't even in here, but I'm just going to leave that out because that's a lot of effort to get that thing in and out. So my bike tools, we're going to put this back here, are just right here. And I'm not going to lean over. That's too much. Ooh. All right, I just took some skin just right off my leg. So that pedal is in a real terrible spot. Shoot. You know what I mean? I already said I didn't want to pile them up. And I guess that was the reason why. I just think this is like acupuncture. Like it just feels stingy and burny right now. And I'm missing some flesh off my leg. And I just think that's acupuncture or something. I don't know. Okay, so we got our 5. It's definitely a 5. I don't know why I brought all these out, but... And now we're going to come right in here and just see if I caught it. Heck yeah. So that one's excellent. And this one, sure enough, it is just perfect. And I don't think you really need to tighten them down because... Or I mean a lot. I'm definitely not going to put a lot of... It's just cast iron. You don't want a lot of pressure, you know what I mean? I think it's just caught. And I could be totally wrong. But now we got to crank this thing up. All right, gotta check the battery life. We got 40% and we're like at the coolest part right here. So we're gonna switch batteries and guess what? Check it on the flip side. All right, we're back at it. Let's get this thing on top of my head. We got the coolest part. And yeah, this is a tool where you just throw away all the instructions. You're just like, I got this. But you just got to keep the parts and keep them in the right order. Tube bending. You got this big old wheel. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to loosen these, you know what I mean? Just so they're not in the way. And perfect. And so we're going to come in here. And I don't know if you can see. Give you a good view. Oh shoot, I don't know how far to go. So it's like right there. I'm just gonna guesstimate. Oh no, it's got to stop. It's kind of got to stop on that side right there. And I'm just gonna go in. Shoot, I don't know. I feel like it didn't catch. Or there we go. I think we're caught. And again, this is all just cast iron. This one might not be cast iron because they welded to it. But yeah, you don't want to. Okay, holy Toledo. So can we do it though? Heck yeah. Is that bump gonna get in the way every single time? Yes. So we're gonna loosen this. Pop that over there. Tighten that. These are excellent. These are also Harbor Freight and 20% off, but they don't do that anymore. Okay, and that's spinning. That looks good. And I think we need to increase, but no, we got it in there. Okay, so I mean, I think holy clearly you don't want to just screw your fingers over. That would suck. I thought I was just gonna like get pulled in. Now, what's the, you know what I mean? I want to go inside and get my calipers, but at the end of the day, there's tons of stuff to measure stuff. This says it's 5/8, so just do it. Go get something that's 5/8. 5/8, eh? It seems like it's bigger. 5/8 is more than a 1/2 inch. That'd be 4/8. So I guess at the end of the day, we're just gonna go SAE wrenches. And we're gonna go see grab our best 5/8 Craftsman, just old school Craftsman. We're gonna grab a Husky. We're actually gonna grab this Husky. No, Harbor Freight. Perfect. We got a whole variety, but this Harbor Freight's got a ratchet, so that should make our life easier. And now all we got to do is start bending metal. And I need my grabber. Ooh, that thing is just gonna tip over. Holy Toledo. Okay, I can dig. Oh, there you go. Here's like at least a little bit more of a grabber. I'm gonna pull this out just for the time being. We're gonna step back here, grab our circle. Now I don't know what I'm doing at all. I don't know what direction's the feed direction. I don't think it really matters. We're gonna get this in here and not make that big clanking noise again. We got to test out. I knew I was gonna be totally off. 5/8. No. Is it 3/4? Yeah, it's 3/4. That just didn't sound right. So I always like do a back calculation. You know what I mean? Hey, something wasn't right, and I said 5/8. But I just went with it. But obviously, I could have took a pause. Shoot, and don't know where my 1/4 inch, but it won't matter. I'll just go around in a circle. We'll just grab a couple of them. I don't know where my 3/4 inch ratchet is. It's out there somewhere. It might be over here. And is it? Heck yeah. Okay, there you go. Harbor Freight ratchet 3/4. Alright, I have no idea. Does it say a direction you feed it in? It looks symmetrical to me. I don't see any instructions on it because we threw them away. Alright, but it says, okay, here we're going to tighten this down. And neighbors are coming in, so we're just going to go inside and then we'll come right back on out. Alright, back at it. Alright, we're going to see how this thing works. So I got it tightened down just a little bit. I definitely need to put my hands on here. You don't want your fingers, holy hell, just getting squished and pinched. Like, does it even say, like, yeah, it says keep away from children. Inspect before ever use. Do not use if parts loosen or damage. Use for steel, copper, aluminum tubing only. Oh, yeah, it's steel. We got steel. Wear safety goggles, heavy-duty work gloves during use. Man, I don't know. Wear, like, steel-toed fingers, gloves, or I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, shoot. So it got off. So, yeah, you can't go all the way out. That's exactly what you can't do. But there you go. So we got it right there. And we're gonna tighten the puppy. Okay, so it's oh, so no, what direction can I go? There you go. So it is doing its thing. Now can I go more? You know what I mean? Like just get it started just a little bit, but then just really hammer it home. I don't know. Let's see. It might be too much for it. Now that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we're just gonna go for it. We kind of know what we're doing. I don't mind just circling the heck out of this thing. Oh, I see what we're gonna run into though. So we might have to cut it at some point. And let's do our measurement. What do we got? 29 inches, 29 to there, and then another 29 to there. So yeah, we do need to go. I mean, we can keep about that much. I don't know how we're gonna determine where that is. Maybe right there. We're just square with that, and then we can go the other direction. Okay, so now we got to keep this perfectly vertical. That's gonna be the other crazy thing. And yeah, we don't have enough room. We got to get more bend on this, else we're gonna have to cut that pretty soon. Like right now, we already got to cut it. Who would have thunk? But let's see if I can get it bent the other direction. I don't think it matters what direction it is. So we're gonna get it back right here. We need to be right there. And is it perfectly vertical? You know what I mean? Good enough. I mean, we're just making a circle. Who cares? Our first circle on this thing. All right, so we're gonna, we can go just a little bit farther, sure. And yeah, get it bent. Hell yeah. I mean, I think I can. I don't want to like push the limits, but like I said, that thing is going to just bend sky high, and we're going to have to cut it anyway. So like even like right now, it's too much. That's too much bend. But no, we'll need all that bend. I mean, it's going just fine. This is excellent. We're going to have to cut it like immediately. Whoa, that's pretty sweet. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just luck out. Usually I don't. Usually it goes the opposite way. You got to do everything 5 times before you do it right once. Okay, but we're doing good. Keep that vertical. Else just our circle is gonna just be all hell. Okay, so we got to there. So that's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Let's tighten her up. But now we're gonna go back the other way and yeah, get that bent. Yeah, I bet you could oil this for sure. For sure you could oil this. But is that gonna be too much or too little? Too little still. Yeah, big old flat spot right there, I guess. But here we go. I don't know, but keep it vertical. You know, you almost need something to keep it vertical. And how we do it, I'm just guessing, but that's pretty good. I bet you we might almost get it. And I don't know, if we don't get it, I don't know what we do. If we undershoot, well that's bad news. I mean, there ain't a D-bender. I didn't buy a D-bender. And well, we'll just double check, because that looks way under. It looks almost perfect. How are we just lucking out? But I'm sure something will go wrong pretty soon. Now, are we just perfect? I mean, because we can adjust it still. No, we're hella not perfect, but that's all right. I mean, like, what can we do? Not much. So we're just gonna, yeah, it was too much. It was too much. So we're gonna loosen it up and come in here. All right, we need to cut this off, and we're just gonna double check. Yep, that's too much, but we can always stretch it out just a little bit. Well, let's see. All right, let's see if we can get this up and over. Okay, perfect. Keep it vertical. Hey, that's pretty good. We just need to get it up and over this side. And we're just gonna go for it. So we need something to grab that and then pull it up. Here you go, just another piece of metal. And we'll see if we can get it up and over. Okay, we got it up and over. Excellent. Okay, keep it vertical. Hell yeah. And like I said, we're just making a big spring. I guess I never said that, but we are, so we can always you know what I mean, untension the spring and get exactly what we want, because we did undershoot it, but that's the way to go. And I don't even think we did. I think we got it like perfectly right on. Okay, I'm losing grip, so I'm just gonna see if I can feed it. You know what I mean? Well, here, just tighten it up just a little bit. But yeah, I see how you would want. Well, I don't see why you'd want oil. You know, make sure these don't get marred up. I think that's like too much. It's not too little, but we're gonna, I don't know why it's going. I think we met our limit, but we had a good time. And I'm gonna try just one more. I don't know, it's saying stop, and that's just perfect. Okay, so now you're gonna have to just undo this whole thing, you know, to do everything in reverse. So we're just gonna loosen this up. But yeah, I can't believe bending the first piece of metal first time and actually getting something usable. I mean, there's no computer here telling you exactly what you're getting. It's just all by eye and by feel. And hey, this is pretty cool. Did a pretty good job. Let's see. So now we need to, I'm just gonna rest this to the side. That looks good. Yeah, we're just gonna do everything in reverse. Just make sure we do it right. We're gonna take this wheel off. Okay, that looks good. And okay, so we're gonna take these off. Now don't wing them all the way out and then just drop them and lose them. I've been doing a lot of that this week. Holy Toledo. Okay, and then oh yeah, that's coming out. Sweet. And just make sure you don't drop these things either. That'd be bad news. It don't feel like it's caught on anything, but I just don't know why it's not coming out. Here we'll just do just kind of feel it out, what's going on here. Okay, so yeah, it's just hanging up on one of those pieces. There we go. It's just real grippy through there. Whoa, it's actually like pulling out the bearing. You know what I mean? It's expected. It's Harbor Freight. Nothing's perfect. But it's like, it's almost seized in that bearing. Like the bearing's not coming out. But, yeah, it's definitely catching. Definitely catching. I mean, that's backed out all the way, I would imagine. We can back it out some more. I mean, there's a chance it's just catching there, but nope. It's not catching there at all. And, I mean, technically, we'd probably go the other way. I don't think we can, though. Man, it's catching right on that bearing. And I just don't think I can even get it out. That's you know what I mean? So we did a perfect circle, but yeah, leave it to Harbor Freight just to make everything just loose as hell and then just get stuck like all the time. Okay, now I can't go the other direction. Oh, there we go. So, man, Where's it hitting? It's pulling that bearing out, so it just, and I can see just a little bit. There, I don't see any like marred marks though. I mean, but if we can go the other direction, you know, might as well try. But I don't think I can. Well, the same thing's happening over here. I don't think there's any way to get that out other than, yeah, you could unbolt the whole thing. So luckily you can unbolt this whole thing. But what a nightmare. I'm gonna get a little bit of oil. Actually, we're not going to do oil. We're going to do white lithium grease. And we got that at the ready. Here's our bike grease, but we're going to do white lithium all the way. 100% white lithium grease. This thing is going to be excellent. It's just real smooth. I've been learning about greases. There's some that's like, you know, clay is considered a grease. So they keep that in mind. You're like, clay? Like, I don't get it. But yeah, clay is smooth. And so clay is used as a grease for thick bearings. You know what I mean? Because you can put a ton of pressure on clay. Man, now we're just losing our mind. Okay. Woof. Oh, we can go the other way now. Thank God. I'm just going to go the other way, and then we're just going to pull it out. Okay, that was a nightmare. We're always going this way. I don't get it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this wasn't supposed to go like that, or it got just all hammered to hell. But that's fine. No, it's not. But, yeah, next time we put this in, we have to take care of that. I'm not going to take care of it now, but that just got totally screwed. So, you know, I could drill holes, because this is plenty strong, so I could drill holes so where those hit in there, at least like they go into their own little compartment, because that was putting so much, yeah, that was just getting marred up. And, all right, let's put the grease away. And I think we're done with this. So we're just going to put this all away and get back to square one. Shoot. I mean, I took it off of here, no problem. Why not just put it back? Well, it's too high and I don't want to hurt my back. So I'm just going to put this in there. And, yeah, that'll just go there for now. Put the white lithium grease back. Put that right there. We're doing pretty good. Half my life is cleaned up, and the other half, you know, this is what I do. You know what I mean? If this is the mess, well, let's do a project on it, because I ain't gonna clean it up too much today. But yeah, we gotta get all the gasoline out of here if we're gonna do some welding. I'm just going to put this here for now. Alright, and we're done with these. And, you know what I mean? No harm, no foul on that. It's just the bearing on the other side. But yeah, I'll use this again. And this is excellent. Such a cool tool. Did we even get it out? No, I don't even know how. No, I really don't. Like, what are you supposed to do? I don't get it. Are you supposed to just take the whole thing apart? Or are you supposed to just, like, only do a small bend? where you you know, can just slide it out. You're not supposed to do a full circle. You know how you get out a keychain? Like maybe we could do that same thing, because we just made a huge keychain. So we're just gonna come in the side. Look at that. We're just using straight knowledge, and it slid right out. That's amazing. Okay, so we got that. That looks good. I bet you we can yeah, that's perfect. Oh, that couldn't be better. Even if it's smaller, I don't mind if it's smaller. It just can't be too big. So this is heavy, but I'm gonna move it. We're gonna put this all back. We're done. You know, in another 10 years, I'll go bend something else. But no, this is pretty good. I'll bend something else pretty soon. It's just like, what are you gonna bend? I'm not gonna bend just something for fun. But if I can make something, we're gonna do some bending. All right, that's a perfect place for that to live. And I don't have to put all these in the same bin. They're too heavy. I can put them in separate bins because, you know, you just need two in a row gets you there. Because, or maybe just, yeah, you need three. You need, you know, 1 for 1 inch, then 2 inch, then 3 inch. I think that's kind of what they give you. Maybe like 1 inch, 1.5 inch, and 2 inches. All right, anything else, oil goes away. We'll just do like a quick double check. All right, looks good. Let's light it up. And even this is great. This gives us an opportunity to cut this almost anywhere because it overlaps so much. So let's see what we're getting at. We're gonna cut it right here. That looks good. And then we'll come in here, and then we'll cut this one. I don't know. Well, we cut that one right there. I don't want to go too much. Where's the best place for this? I would say, well, I mean, you might as well use it all. Okay, so cut it right there. I'm just gonna we're just gonna wash this. I don't need to throw on my fresh air respirator, but maybe I do. Hell yeah, because, well, yeah, let's do it. So what we got going on over here? Well, we got a hose, you know, into the house, and then we got a hose out here. All right, so that's all set. So what do? Well, it's just as easy as throwing on a normal respirator. I mean, so it doesn't take too much time. So I already got this hooked up. Here's the Allegro fresh air respirator. Light it up. All right, and we got fresh air coming right out of there. So here we go. Holy hell. Let's see. Definitely need to fix this at some point.
Oh, yeah, this is so cool. I don't know if you can hear me or whatever, but, you know what I mean? We can almost just, like, keep it this size, and we can always, like, it's so strong, it just holds its shape. So this might be what we want to do. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you know, you make them bigger or smaller just by pulling on it. But we'll see what we want. We'll see what we want. I'm just going to come in here and smooth that over.
Oh, there you go. There's another one of those. All right, we can turn this off, save the juice on that. And here you go, the moment of truth. I bet you it's just too small. I don't know. Did we even double check our circle? I don't know. You know what I mean? It's pretty small, but that might be decent. So now we're going to see if we can get it bigger and see what size, you know what I mean? Well, let's just do it in here unless we need extra leverage. We're gonna come in here and try to lengthen it out. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna put my foot here and then we're just gonna stretch it out, I guess. But you know, it's steel, like, holy hell. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. But now let's do a little double check. Come in here. But like I said, you know what I mean? We might want to just have it as is. And, well, that's the other thing. I don't know how we're going to, you have to come up from the inside anyway. So you got to come up from the inside and then roll it over the outside. So maybe it is perfect size now. You know what I mean? Does that take more to do that? 'Cause you're kind of doing that. And I would say no. I mean, I'd say we can, like, we did pretty good. We did pretty good. But it might be nice to stretch it out just a little bit more. So we're going to go for it. See if we can even stretch it out. There you go. Yeah, we can stretch it out. We can almost probably stretch it out too much. So we're going to come in here and do our double check again. No, yeah, we can stretch it out a lot. So this is pretty good. I'm glad we left a lot because, yeah, I never even thought of that. We had to stretch the darn thing out. All right, let's see where we are right there. Hopefully this is too much and we can go the other direction. I don't know if we can go the other direction. Probably have to put it back in our bender. But that's still looking good. That's still looking good. We can almost just go right to the end. But then it's just gonna get all messed up, I think. I guess it might be turning into an oval, but you know, I don't know. So I'm just gonna pull on this side. There you go. And yeah, so it probably looks heart-shaped, but at the end of the day, we'll get it so it's fairly there. We can always weld that just perfect. That was a lot. I didn't want to, that was probably too much from my back to be reefing on that thing. But now does it still work? Does it still go over? Hell yeah. So just instantly, we got a hoop. You can get a garbage bag over the top of it. You can throw a lot in there and then, you know what I mean? So now all we need is we need the legs. So we're gonna make those extra long. I would at least say up to my knee. You know what I mean? Even up to my waist right here. That would be the highest because they got to go in the dirt. I would say waist high. 3 at waist high. And let's get on with it. Let's do this. So we're done here. We know this works. And we're just going to weld it up. Now, sometimes I just like to turn stuff on, you know what I mean? It just gets you that direction, especially when your work area is just like crazy messy. So, yeah, we got the welder on, and, you know what I mean? Because sometimes if you spend too long just getting the perfect setup, well, you'll probably have to take it all down anyway. So, all I need right here is maybe like a tack weld, you know, on those two. And I'm gonna stand on this and then try to pull up on it. Okay. That's looking a lot better. I'll do the same thing over here now, because I think I went too far. Hey, looking good, looking good. Kinda. All right, so yeah. Okay, I guess we can just stretch it out so it's just perfect, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. You know what I mean? It's always going to be heart shaped, and that's fine. And we can weld up. So I mean, at the end of the day, if I just want to like hold my breath and throw on my welding helmet, I mean, you can't see this part anyway. But I got the welder on, and I got some weld wire coming out. And you know, just for a tack, I'm fine. Sometimes what I do is I throw on a cotton glove. You know what I mean? And because it's your hands that will just kind of light on fire. And I just need one tack, and then I'm just gonna run in the house, and then we'll turn on the fresh air respirator. But I just want to hold this in place and get it going. And so again, I'm gonna put this on, and I'm just gonna light it up, and we'll do a tack, and then I'll catch you on the flip side. I'm just gonna throw this GoPro right in here. All right, I'm still holding my breath, and we got a tack on it, and then let's get the fresh air respirator going, and we'll just light that thing up. All right, turn on some air. I gotta hold my breath to get that fresh air respirator on, and I'll catch you outside. All right, so I'm just gonna get this in place over here and kick all this stuff in, and let's see if I got another pair of gloves or something. I don't know, got better gloves than these. It don't matter, I'll just throw another one of these on. But yeah, here's a glove. Yeah, so anyway, we're gonna get that, and we're just gonna weld around this thing. And the other thing that we can do is we can, you know, be careful with this. So looking for a wire wheel. All my stuff's just everywhere. It's crazy. Alright, old school. Yeah, it don't matter, we'll just do this, you know what I mean? Don't have to be perfect. Okay. But yeah. And then we're just gonna do this. And again, all I'm gonna do is just this. It's gonna get bright as hell. I gotta take the GoPro off. We'll try to, I don't know. I think I need to flip it over. Holy Toledo. Need a ground clamp. But yeah, somehow we gotta bridge this gap.
Alright, so I just get it started, and then, you know what I mean, it gets a little metal, and I can just slowly start moving around. Alright, I just welded it just a little bit more, and we'll just keep doing this process. Alright, just a little bit more. Alright, I did it like 3 times there, got a little farther. Alright, don't got a wire wheel, but we got this wire brush, and just brush it. Alright, is this thing cranked up? Yeah, it's cranked up. We're going to try to get... So now over here, I'm going to... Holy Toledo. Okay. I'm going to try to get maybe like full penetration maybe through here. But I'll first come over here and finish this out. So we'll go here to there. Probably just do it in one go. Alright, and at the end of the day, what the hell, is it just holding on like a, you know, well, I guess it's holding the weight of leaves and stuff, but it's going to be smooth on the outside. So there's no reason for me to like, it's hot as hell, don't touch it. Especially with like plastic gloves on. But, yeah, it's smooth. So it's smooth all over that. And it's all welded on the inside, so that's hella strong there. You know what I mean? Good enough all around. So now, what we want is like those, don't touch that over there though. Holy Toledo, it's all hot and stuff. We want those legs to come out, 3 of them. So probably, you know what I mean, maybe just one right there. Well, do we want them on the outside? No, we want them on the inside. I don't know where we want them actually. I think we want them on the inside. The bag is going to come up, well, I guess not on the inside, but just like kind of on the inside. So what do we need? Do we need solid rod? I'm going to take off this rest lever. Alright, we gotta go find some of that rock.
Alright, so we need actually quite a bit of metal here. And I don't know what we got. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good length. Alright, and it's not hollow, but it's probably exactly what we want. Probably. Yeah, it's strong, but it's I don't know. I think we might be able to get away with something thinner. But we'll see. We'll just put this here for now. But anything thinner is just gonna bend real easy. So oh shoot, that was amazing. Battery's at 10%. Let's go through and no battery yet. All right, yeah, we really do need something thinner. Like even this stuff would be, you know, I could even try out this since I got it, but it's too thin. Man, this stuff is just gonna be super floppy. But basically all I want is so you can like stick it into the ground. Well, let's do a little test. Let's do a little test. So if I stick that into the ground, heck yeah, it sticks in real nice. And it would be real light, and we could give it a go. You know what I mean? This stuff is just totally free. I need to do something with it. And I got bunches of it. And that'll just save me so much time. So let's do it. Alright, so look at this. I can only stick it in the ground maybe like a couple inches, but that's all I need. And yeah, so we can get real specific with this because it's going to be tricky to weld if it's super long. Okay, so the garbage bag comes. Man, is it just going to melt the garbage bag? No, well, it's still hot. It'll probably melt the garbage bag just a little bit. But okay, here we go. So that's going to come around just like that, and it's going to be like that high. So sure, I better do it at full length anyway. You know, just in case. All right, let's make sure that don't melt. And okay, so here we go. So I think we got 3 of them. We're gonna take the best 3. And get this in here. Okay, we got all different lengths. Amazing. So I'm just gonna grab all of them. Well, I think that's all we got. That's all we got. So that's too short. These are the same length, and that looks good. This one's got something different on the end. So all right, final answer. We're gonna use these, and we're gonna use those ends. So that gives us a good idea of where we're at. And oh, should we use 4? It just makes sense to use 4 because this thing's oval, you know, and they're so light. So yeah, let's use that one. And so we're done with that one. And oh man, just anything that gets this stuff out of the way. We're done with the rulers. We can get those going. All right, looking good, looking good. Okay, sweet. And this table is relatively, you know what I mean? And so we're just gonna go. Let's mark where we're gonna put these though. Oh, and this end. This is the end that we're gonna weld to. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mark the new one. Didn't mark the new one. So we just gotta mark that one up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we're gonna figure out. Well, I don't know. Just guess. Like right there, right there, right there, and right there. Hey, looks pretty good, eh? And sure. And where were we gonna do? Like just right there? Does that look good? Just straight up. Just hold it and go. Hold it and go. And yeah, let's get you in on the action. So I think we got this system. That's just gonna fall. That's all right. So we're gonna get this. I think we need to get a little farther away though. I don't care if that falls. Let's just make it fall. There you go. protected there, kind of. All right, here we go.
Oh shit, you always gotta have this on there. Holy Toledo. Hell yeah, there's one. Alright, there's two. Okay, sweet. Now let's come around and finish the deal. We'll just hit the other side once. Get her other glove on. Alright, hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright, that's it. So, sweet. We're all done. We can turn off the welder, and, hell yeah. And I don't know. I guess we will. We got the fresh air respirator on. We'll get this going. And, don't fucking touch that stuff. Holy shit. Okay, so here you go. Got the glove on, and it's hot as hell. You know what I mean? You really gotta swear at yourself so you don't do something stupid. Usually I got like a pile of snow out here. I could just throw it in the snow. But hell yeah. These are worth looking at. You know what I mean? I did a pretty good job. Did a pretty good job. Okay, and I guess we're not done because we gotta get this into the ground, and it's all long as hell. Okay, And that's probably as good as we're gonna get. Now it's probably way too floppy, but at the end of the day, if I find exactly where I want, I can do some cross supports, you know what I mean? That'll be the way to go, instead of redoing this. But it looks like a sci-fi creature. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's hot as hell still, so you know what I mean? So that's cooled off. Like, these are just smoking. And I don't mind touching it. You don't wear plastic gloves, but you can tell how friggin' hot it is. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So it's gonna take a while for that to cool off. So what can we do in the meantime? Well, we got our bag. We almost need to get some cold water on this so it cools off. You know what I mean? Cause it's all hot. I can't put this on there. It'll just melt. Okay. But we can get kind of like a hot going. What we can do is maybe just fill this with stuff, like a bunch of leaves, and then get it going. You know what I mean? There's plenty of leaves over there. So let's do that. Let's do that. Well, man, I don't really want to do that, because the whole point is to not hurt the back, not bend over. Oh, let's get this respirator off.
Sweet, we got 1 hour, and not that it's gonna take us 1 hour, but yeah, let's get some soft dirt, and let's go for it. You know what I mean? One goes in, maybe another right there, and I mean, do we even like this? It's way too tall. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes you can't get it in the soil more than that anyway. And those things are still probably screaming hot. So yeah, let's get some cold water. Let's do this. Let's get the ball rolling. All right, we need something to put water in. Holy, I usually have like buckets out here. I guess I've used all my buckets. So we'll just use this. This is good. All right, get some cold water. All right, good enough. All right, we'll take the gloves off, and heck yeah. And don't take much, man. The water's like electricity. It just sucks up the heat. I mean, if you want to be cold, jump in water. If you want to be hot, jump in hot water. You know, I think we get it. Yes, that should just be good to go now. Hit that one. Yeah, this might rust from the inside. I didn't drill any holes or anything, so but yeah, we're good to go. That's it, just a little bit of water. Who'd have thought? All right, but those are way too tall, and I don't care if I mess up and make them too short. You know what I mean? But we'll see what we got going on. This is just gonna be perfect. And if you want a quick tip, you know, anytime you do a trash bag, just take this, throw the tiniest of knots just right in the end. I mean, it can be just super, don't go crazy making, oh, what happened? Yeah, there you go. And then you're just gonna come over the edge. Oh, how did this thing lengthen out so much? I thought we were good to go, but that's perfect. That's actually, honestly, excellent. And so there you go. And is that a good height? Actually, it's really good. I mean, there's no reason for me to cut it if that's the height I want, and it can kind of tell if it's getting real heavy. because then I can just go from here to there. But I don't need it that high. Definitely don't need it that. I don't need it down low. The whole point is to like not have back pain. So what should we do? Here we go. We're gonna measure exactly what we want. I mean, if it was down here, that's still good. I just want to like just pour it in, so we could literally take off a whole foot. And where is it? Let's drop something heavy in it. There you go. These are heavy. Perfect. So if this fills up like that, it really should be touching the ground. I mean, that would be the same thing to do. So we can really take off a whole 1.5 feet. And should we? Man, do I want this 1.5 feet shorter? It would be down to there. Like that's decent. So let's just take off a foot. We can always take that 6 inches off anytime we want. So let's do it. I'm even gonna just leave the trash bag on. That's a dumb idea, but I guess that's what we're doing. All right, so we're just gonna find whatever one's the tall. Oh, there you go. Cause I don't know. Maybe we just want to take. I mean, these are the short ones. Now, where does it go? It goes up to there, and then how much in the dirt do we want? At least 8 inches, right? And then is that taking off a foot? Sure, perfect. So on this one, we'll take off a foot and then measure up on the other ones. All right, so just right there, good enough. And that's at 32.25. So we're getting real exact and not really at the same time. Okay, 32.25. I mean, it seems like the faster you go, the less mistakes you make. As long, you know, I don't know. You don't want to get tunnel vision. And if I'm saying that right now, I feel like I might be just, you know, am I doing something wrong? You always got to ask yourself that. I mean, is this even making sense? Okay, one more, 32.25. Oh yeah, and then like, what can you check? I mean, like right away, I could just make sure all these marks are the same, and make sure there's no other marks that are just get confusing. So, yeah, that's a good idea. Where's that one? See, I don't even know. Did we not measure that? There it is. There it is. Okay, and one more. And yeah, that looks good. That looks good. That one, sure. You know, put it on the inside. Okay, now we just got a quick glance, and we can just start hacking. But let's go easy on this one. You know what I mean? We're almost done. And, you know, you lost your pen cap, so that thing's toast. You're just gonna have to throw this away. It happens, I guess. Oh, there it is. Okay, respirator on, and maybe you can wash this one. Maybe I'll put the GoPro on top of my head. I think we do that. If I got safety glass, I guess my glasses are like safety. They don't really work as safety glasses though. So we'll see what we do. All right, ear protection on. All right, so angle grinder and get a new blade in. All right, so this goes on there, but we got our, what we got? We got our tool right there. All right, just make sure, you know what I mean, this is snug, especially if you're gonna turn off the power. Holy hell. And you don't need it too tight, you know what I mean? Good enough, right? Okay, here we go. Well, okay. All right, where's our spot? Right there. Okay, here we go. There.
right. And man, sometimes at the end of the day, just a good old file is like exactly what you need. Just as long as you're going the right direction. Holy shoot. Okay. What do we want? We want something different. We want to yeah. Man, what do we want? Oh, there's that. Yeah, let's come in here. There you go. Yeah, you want something just like this. And this is a lot safer than that crap. Holy Toledo. All right. I hope this is one and done. So let's get this thing on here and give it a little go. Throw it out here. Hell yeah. You just kind of throw it in place. Oh, those are like daggers. Just like, man, that thing just sticks. All right, perfect. And then you just load it up. I think it's going to do good. And I bet you can just stick it down into the earth as much as you want. Okay. And I can always shorten those. But that's going to be pretty good. You know what I mean? Just fill it up and go. Okay. Shoot. I mean, I think we're done. So guess what? Well, let's try it out. Let's go see if it even works. All right, catch you on the flip side. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean up that thing, and we're gonna, all right, let's get to it. Get the respirator on, and yeah, basically we're just gonna do some yard work and not kill our back. Here we go. Yeah, if I did three might be better. So, because you could actually just slide it out. Look at that. I'm just chopping it all up. But, yeah, if you just did 3, but I think 4 is just fine. And this is ready to go. That's heavy as hell. But yeah, it looks pretty sweet. We'll throw another one in and finish it up.
Yeah, we got enough battery. Well, let's do this.
Oh, made that pretty tight, man. We're good, we're good. Oh yeah, just friggin' perfect. Hell yeah. All right, let's get it, let's get it. We're almost done. I mean, it's looking great. Just looking fantastic.